Today we have here the brand new MG ZS, one of the most affordable SUV that you can get today on the market, at least in Europe, in some countries. And in this video we will do the test drive outside. It's super windy, so we will talk a little bit more inside the car. Also, it's quite cold. Comes with alloy wheels, 17-inch rims, brake discs on the rear and ventilated brake discs on the front. This is the key, guys. Pretty nice light key. It comes also with keyless entry, so if you press this button the car will unlock. But more about that we will talk in the review video, because it's super cold outside. Also, I have the most expensive version with me right here that comes also with those leather seats, and they look really nice. I like also this MG logo inserted here in the headrest. Normal pedals. Let me go inside. It's crazy cold, plus it's super windy, so probably you can't hear me too well outside. Let's stay inside here. I like also those small spaces where you can put different items. You have also the armrest. Let me start the engine. Here is the start stop engine button. You have also a nice digital screen right there in the front on this version. Also the resolution and the clarity of the screen, it's pretty good in the front. But more about that we will talk in a full review video. I will have a separate video where I explain you everything about the car, multimedia, a digital screen, and all that stuff will be there. In this video we will drive the car. I will give you my feedback on how it's on the road, how it's feeling, the suspension, the visibility, sound insulation, and so on. So stay with me because it will be really interesting. If you are in Romania, in Bucharest, and if you want to test drive the car, see the car, or buy the car, this MG ZS, you can go at Rădăcini. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen, so definitely check them out. They are super nice. Plus, what they tell me in the morning when I get the car is the fact that on this version, MG ZS, that comes with 1 liter petrol engine TGDI. Doesn't matter if it comes with automatic transmission like here or manual transmission, you will get a 900 euro discount at Rădăcini. So check them out. Link will be in the description. Also, I'll leave you on the screen. So pretty cool. Now, what version we have here and what version we will drive? This is also the version that I definitely recommend you to buy it in 2024, because it's easy to drive, and also it has pretty good combination between the automatic transmission and the petrol engine. And it is the exclusive version, they call it. The price of this version right here with all the taxes is 22,600 euro minus 900 euro discount, as I said in the beginning. When it comes to warranty, something that I like very much on MG is the fact that they offer you a 7-year warranty, and 7-year warranty, or 150,000 kilometer, or you have and you have every year 1 service for free for the all 7 year, plus you have assistance. If something happened with the car, you have 7 years care assistance for the car. Let me give you a little bit more technical data and then we will start driving. As I said, the car comes with a 1 liter petrol engine, 3 cylinders in line, combined with a 6-speed automatic transmission. It's a front wheel drive system, and the total power of the car 111 horsepower, 160 newton meters. The top speed of the car 180 km per hour, 0 to 112.4 seconds. Around 166 grams CO2 emission, and consumption around 7.3 liters. Also, when it comes to tank, around 45 liter is the tank, fuel tank capacity. You can pull a trailer with brakes up to 500 kilograms. The turning circle 11.1 meter. It comes with 17-inch wheels, as you saw before. I guess those are the most important. I will give you more infos as we go in the video. Let me put the seatbelt. I like very much the quality, to be honest. For the price that they offer this car, the quality, it's pretty good. So you have this nice leather with red stitches, soft material here. You have an amazing steering wheel. I love the steering wheel. The grip, the size, size, the design of the steering wheel is great. Also those physical buttons here, they are great. And if you look at the physical buttons, if you look at some elements here and there, even this adjustment for the mirror, you can adjust the mirrors from here, very simple like that. You have also those vents from Audi. You can see there are so many elements from Volkswagen Group, and if you're wondering why is that, because MG and Volkswagen Group have a collaboration where they share the technology and pieces and stuff like that. So that's super great, because it comes on the car a lot of good stuff from Volkswagen Group. And I don't know for sure which kind of pieces or stuff like that, but I know that they collaborate and they get a lot of pieces, and that add an extra quality to these MG ZS, and not only MG ZS but in general MG cars. First of all, I want to tell you something. If you go to the menu, if you go to the car here, you don't have more driving modes to choose from, like sport, comfort and so on. But if you go to driver and maintenance down here, you have the steering, and you can choose how light the steering to be. If you drive in the city, urban will be amazing. It's so soft, it's so easy to maneuver in town. Then it's normal, a little bit more heavier if you go and drive a little bit faster. And if you go on the highway, I really recommend you to put it on dynamic to have a little bit more heavy feeling and better stability, or better feeling, I will say. We will drive in urban first of all, and this is all the settings that you can choose. You have also some driving settings here to choose from, but we're not going to go there. Also, I like very much, you have some buttons here for start stop engine button. You have a button for 360 degrees camera, because on this version, this top of the range version come with 360 degrees camera, and you have cameras around the car where you can see everything what's around the car, and you have even this three-dimensional view. It's fantastic. I mean, for this price range, it's really great to have something like that in the car. You can also customize a little bit the screen there to see what happened in front. So you can see right here the consumption on long terms. Here you can see the tire pressure, battery voltage, and here's some information about lights, doors and lock. And current journey, we can reset it right now just like that to see what kind of consumption we can get. On the right side, RPM, on the left side you have all this speed and all that stuff. And you can see also how many kilometers you can do with the tank that you still have right now. The visibility in the mirrors, it's quite good, pretty good. Even up here you have a good visibility. Also on the side, great visibility. It comes also with blind spot technology. Other than that, electronic handbrake, auto hold. It comes with downhill assist and also traction control. You can put the car in drive, or you can put it in sport mode. And if you go right, you have plus and minus, so you can change the gears manually if you want to do that. So yeah, right now we are in drive, so let's drive the car. I also drive it a little bit today. You can see right now the cameras here that shows you in the front left, and also in the front you have those active lines that guide you to park the car very easy. So parking the car is not a problem, even though the car doesn't come with parking sensors in the front, it has only on the rear. But with this camera will be super easy to park it. Another thing that I notice is the fact that it's very easy to go around the town, to go around curves. The steering wheel, it's crazy soft and assisted in urban mode, and I like that very much, because in this kind of situation like now where you have traffic, where you when you wanna go fast, then it's crazy useful from my point of view, and I like that. Also very good visibility outside, very good visibility in the mirrors. The mirrors are a little bit bigger, so I'm really curious. We will go on the highway now to see how it's on the higher speeds, the noise insulation and all that stuff, because I didn't test it on the highway. It's basically for the first time when I drive this car. From here you have physical button to turn on the climatic system, and it's so easy to use. Even though if you want to go in the climatic menu, you have to press this button, and then you go in the climatic menu. You see, you just press this one, and then it will open up this climatic menu, and from here you choose all those stuff. But in general, it's nice. There are a lot of great stuff here. I would say the car, it's pretty well built, it's pretty well thought, and for the price that they offer this car, I think it's a great deal. Now the only thing that I wish, to be honest, is to be able to, I don't know, if they would install the screen a little bit higher, will be nicer to see while you're driving, the navigation for example, but it's fine. Also I noticed that the seats position is a little bit higher. You cannot go lower. If you want to go lower, you can't do that. And also you can adjust the steering wheel up and down, but you cannot adjust it forward and backward. That's the thing to keep in mind. So let me lock it back. But overall, for me, 173 centimeters is it's fine. I find my place very good here around it, so I can't complain too much. What I like very much is also the auto hold function that you can see right here. Accelerate a little bit, and then once you press the brake, even if you press it really smoothly, it will engage the auto hold, and this is something that I like very much. Because usually in many cars you have to really press it harder in order to engage. No, here it's just engaging very fast, and everything seems to work pretty smooth. And also with the transmission, the 6-speed transmission in combination with this engine seems to be pretty good. Direct injection is the system, so yeah, it works fine. Sometimes for example right here, it seems to be pretty silent. You hear a little bit of noise from outside. I can't say it's perfect, the sound insulation. Also you hear a little bit of, you hear the engine basically, but you don't feel too many vibration, at least right now when you stay in one place. Yeah, we will see. The noise from the engine I notice is when you rev it on a little bit more, you can start hearing some engine noise, but nothing to bother you. Also the quality on the seats and the comfort seems to be pretty fine, nothing to complain. And yeah, overall it's quite nice. You have soft material here, kind of carbon fiber effect. Here you have also soft rubber everywhere. Anyway, we will go out on the highway and then back in the city so we can test also the consumption. You see here when it's changing the gears and also over the bumps. It's not bad, it's not bad, look. Even though it's not super fast, the acceleration is not something to a sporty car, it's just normal car. The gear shifter, it's in the right time. I mean it's nice, it's nice. Over the bumps, it's fine. It's not the best, but it's fine. I would say, guys, I will rate it over average, something like that. I will rate it with, I don't know, let's say I like very much how it's changing the gears and how easy it is to drive and how light is the steering. I like how light it is to drive the car. I also like the high driving position. I drive it today and I have to be honest with you, I didn't expect to be that good in the city. It's really, really good. Good visibility, nice to go around with it. Even though it's 1 liter 3-cylinder cylinders, up to, let's say, 100 km/h, it's doing a great job. I have nothing to complain there. It's working really fine. The suspension, I would say from 1 to 10, let's say 7. Sound insulation, we'll see now. The gear shifter and the combination with the engine from 1 to 10, I will give it an 8. It's a little bit better. Driving at 100, no problem. Reaching this speed, no problem. Now here, anyway, outside today it's crazy windy. That's unluck, because I can manage to understand the sound insulation, but up to 100 seems to be pretty good. You hear a little bit of wind noise because it's also windy outside. You hear a little bit of the engine, not too many vibrations. No, I think it's great. I think the car is great. Let's accelerate a little bit. Oh, now I feel the wind. It's super windy today outside, and the car feels pretty light. I drive 125, no problem, man. I was worried a little bit about this engine not having enough power, but I see that it has more than enough power. Driving 125, 130 here on the highway, no problem. You hear a little bit of wind and noise from outside, but nothing crazy. And also it's quite windy outside today, surprisingly. But it's pretty good, it's pretty good. You have also the cruise control, guys, by the way. You press it from here, you can set the speed and the car will hold the speed for you. It has also emergency brake and some safety features, but it doesn't have autopilot, so keep in mind you don't have adaptive cruise control. You have to brake and you have to control the car. It comes with blind spot technology, but no autopilot. It comes also with lane assist. That means it warn you and probably hold you between the lanes, but not keep you between the lanes. But yeah, or keep you between the lanes, but not in a autopilot way. It's just help you a little bit go back between the lanes and something like that. Yeah, it's normal. I mean, in this price range, you can expect to have an autopilot that you have in much more double price expensive cars. But I like the car. I like it very much. I like how it's changing the gears. I like the brakes, the pedals, the steering. It feels nice. There are a few things that I would change to the car. As I said, probably adjustment in the steering wheel and maybe the screen a little bit higher. But yeah, for the price that they offer, the car is not bad, really not bad. And I like the steering wheel. I like the screen in the front with a lot of information. You can see right here, it's pretty silent and nice. It's not bad at all. And if we go back to home and then back to car and then back to driving and go to dynamics, we change the dynamic on the steering to be a little bit more stiffer. Man, I mean, for 22,000 euro, brand new car with 7-year warranty, automatic transmission, it's quite good. It's not bad at all. A lot of elements taken from Volkswagen Group, and from what I heard, also not only the let's say the elements inside the car, but also mechanical elements. They kind of share it. And this is really useful and important to notice, to mention, I guess. Yeah, the steering now it's a little bit stiffer. That's better when you drive on a twisty road, to have a much direct feedback, and also on high speed on the highway. You see, over those speed bumps is doing really good. I saw some reviews online. I don't want to give the names. Reviewers from England, they really complain about many things that I notice right now when I drive the car that is not true, you know. And that's why I really avoid watching other reviewers videos, because before, if I watch it before, I will have in the head what they said about the car, and now when I drive it, it's not true. Man, the brakes are good. Also, it stays in curves fine. Doesn't have too much that body lean, so just a little bit, but in general it stays quite good. Acceleration, we go uphill. Nice. It has a little bit of feedback, but once it's go around it and it's gripping, then it's fine. Now, one liter 3-cylinder, and I'm pushing Audi. Ooh. Yeah, you see at those high speeds, doesn't feel so stable, you know, on the road. Doesn't have that heaviness of a stable car, you know. And it has a little bit of body roll at those kind of speeds. But in general, I would say up to 130 km/h is perfect. It's really, really good. Unbelievable what a 1 liter 3-cylinder can do. You can see driving 130, no problem. "17-inch rims, pretty good. Also over the bumps, super useful. Now, what worries me a little bit about the car is the consumption, because we have until now 10.7 liter consumption. I think a full hybrid or a mild hybrid on this car will be fantastic in the future, because the body of the car, the base of the car, it's good, but I think in the future mild or full hybrid will be incredible. Otherwise, I think you can get some bigger consumption with it, because we have 10.3 anyway. We go in the city, we'll see. We brake a little bit here. Brake seems to be good, and also the way it's changing the gears down and up is so good. So smooth. So smooth. It's not bad, man. I really like the car. I was expect to be worser. It's for the first time when I drive it. I didn't drive the manual transmission, but I saw some reviewers from outside, and they kind of complain about the car, and I don't know why they say a lot of stuff that were not true about it. For example, these guys should turn the signals in these areas, no matter if you go left and right. In order to help the others, you should use always the turning signal. From here, behind the steering wheel, it has a stalk from where you can set the speed, guys. You just pull it over 30 km/h, and then you can set the speed limit, or you can set the speed to hold the speed at certain point. Here it's a little bit of bumpy road, so we can make an idea, but it's also pretty quick. It's pretty quick up to 60 km/h. It's pretty quick when you press the acceleration. Doesn't have too long delay, and that's nice. Turning circle around 11.1 meter, if I remember well. It's not bad over those bumps. Here will be more bumps, and I'm really curious to test it. This seems to be quite good. Nah, it's fine. It's super fine also over the bumps. Man, I like the car. I really like it. I was expect to be worse, but it's not. It's quite good. For what it is really good. Yeah, you hear a little bit of noise from down. The sound insulation can be improved, I could say. Now they kind of repair this street. That's a bad thing because I can't test it anymore on the bumps. Here were a lot of bumps, but now they repaired the street. I can manage to test it out, the suspensions anymore. It's a good thing that they repair it, but it's a bad thing because I can't test it anymore. But yeah, I get a few bumps. No, it's fine. It's fine. Like I said, from 1 to 10, around 7 in terms of suspensions. And sound insulation around 7, the same. Brakes feel good, transmission feel good. Overall, I think the car it's pretty good build. Pretty good build. So if we stay here too long, I think if we don't go in, we will stay like forever here. Forever and ever. Thank you very much. Hi, come on, go. No, it's nice. You see also here when you go in, you have traffic, you have to look, you have to accelerate. It feels good, it feels natural, it feels you are one with the machine. So that's important. So that means it's good build. It feels nice. It feels nice, guys. So definitely a very good car. Definitely a car that came in very good in the market, where I think the many countries will be really useful, this car, in many countries. And also I think in Romania will be countries like Romania, this car will come like hand glow. It's really good car. Of course, will be great to have some extra features, like safety features, like an autopilot, and some things change, but in general, for the price that they offer, for what this car it is, I think it's pretty good. I don't want to compare it with other cars because it has plus and minus. Every car have plus and minus, and you can't say one car is better than other or something like that. You can just compare it and you can test it to see for yourself, and I really recommend you that. Here it's a good test for the suspensions. Yeah, like I said, it's not bad. Really, it's not bad. Lovely. Really, guys, just what I recommend you is just go and test drive it. Go and drive it, see if you like it. Take it on the highway, take it in the city, and see what you feel about the car, what you think about the car. But yeah, my impression, it's a positive impression about the car. I definitely like it. I didn't expect to be so good. I avoid test drive it for such a long time because I didn't have time, but now I'm pretty happy that I review it, because I didn't expect to be that good. At least this automatic transmission version, it's pretty fine. And also I was a little bit worried in the beginning when I saw 3 cylinders, 1 liter. I was like, I don't know. It's an SUV, still a little bit bigger car, but it doesn't feel underpowered. It feels like the car have plenty of power. And yeah, I didn't try it out with 5 people or heavy or go uphill, but for just driving like that, like I drive in the city, a little bit up, a little bit down, I think it's just fine. It's more than fine. You have also navigation here. You have so many good stuff. Also Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. You have to use a cable, but still they are here. And you have USB ports, 12-volt ports. Very nice steering wheel. Basically, if you do it like that, if you look at the steering wheel, you will think like it's a Volkswagen one, right? With the buttons, with the grip. Quite nice, quite nice. I was expect also to hear a little bit more wind from outside. It's also a little bit confusing because it's windy outside today, but those mirrors are so big and nice, and you have such a good visibility. I was expect to be more noisy because of the wind on the highway, but it's livable. It's quite fine. I can get around also these seats and steering adjustment. At least for me it's fine. I mean, I can find my position. I'm not sure if you're very tall, you have to try it out, but for me 173 around there centimeters is fine. Now we have to go in here, and you can see even in small spaces like that you go easy. Steering, it's easy with the steering, even in dynamic mode, if I'm not wrong. Right now we are in dynamic. If we go to the car, yes, and then go here, yeah, will be nice if that settings will be much more easy to adjust and to change from steering wheel or from some buttons around here. Now it's even softer. I really like how it feels when you are in urban mode, because it feels definitely softer. You can also turn off the climatic system by holding this button like that, and right now it's off. And the consumption is also going down a little bit, so we have 9.9 liter right now in this moment. So also look how easy we get here, so easy. We can park the car. I show you also the cameras and the turning circle right now. I can test this out for you. So let me show you here. So for example, turning circle 11.1 meter. It's fine, it's normal, nothing different there. Going in reverse, and now you can see the cameras, reverse cameras, and you can see how you park. You can see the bird eye view, you can see the lines so clear, active lines, everything you need. It's really good, and it's also easy to change the gears. I like it, man, I like it. It's not bad, really, it's not bad. And then you have auto hold, the car will hold you there. Electronic handbrake, engaging, and 10-liter consumption, guys. Check this out, the front 10-liter consumption, and then press this button and then it's stopped. To be honest, guys, I didn't expect the car to be that good. I saw a few reviews before and a lot of people kind of complain about the car, and now I don't understand why they complain. And there are a few things that they complain that are not definitely true. I was surprised to see that it's quite good build, at least in this version that I have with me, at least in this most expensive version. It feels quite nice. Also to drive, good comfort, easy to drive, good visibility. It's overall a well-built car in this configuration. So I guess you should go also test drive it and see how you feel and if you like it. But from my point of view, I think it's a great car. Also, you have 7-year warranty, 150,000 kilometers. I think it's just fine. You don't have to worry about anything. And in these 7 years, you can go also every year to make one free service, so it's pretty good, right? You have also assistance, road assistance for 7 years. That's also nice. That was the review, guys. I hope you get some useful information from here. If you still have questions, ask me down below. Whatever you want to ask, I will answer you with pleasure. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I would really appreciate that. If you want to see the car, if you want to test drive the car or buy the car, because you have 900 euro discount, you can go at Rodocin group. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen. Definitely definitely check them out. They are very nice. So if you're around here, definitely contact them. Thank you for watching. Don't miss out the full review with the SIM card, interior, exterior, multimedia. I will show you how to connect your phone as well, and all that information about the car you will find out in a separate video, so check that out as well. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I see you soon in the next one. Bye guys.